Okay, so welcome to the ZMY Flow Level 2. We'll start with our hands in front of our heart. You can join me in the Om or just follow along. Om. Vande Gurunam Charanaravinda. You don't have to repeat it. We'll go straight through. Okay, let's start over. Okay, just do it with me. I think I did say that, I apologize. Vande Gurunam Charanaravinda Sandar Shita Swatma Sukhava Bodhe Ni Shreyase Jangalakaya Mane Samsara Hala Hala Mohashante Abahu Purusha Karam Shankachakrasi Darinam Sahasra Shirasam Shwetam Pranamami Patanjalim. Oh. Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Nice and slow to begin. Inhale, head up. And exhale, jump back. Inhale up. And exhale, take it back for 5 breaths. You guys were all vibing too. You were just like waiting for me. That was funny. 2, 3, and you can move the feet here if you want. 4, 5. Inhale, look up, jump. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. And exhale back to Tadasana. Round 2, inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up. And exhale, jump back. Inhale, up. Exhale, take it back. 5 breaths. Deep breathing, Ujjayi breath here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, look up, jump. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Palms together, exhale, back to Tadasana. Round 3, inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up. And exhale, jump back. Inhale up. And exhale back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, look up, jump. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Palms together, exhale, hands in front of the heart, back to Tadasana. Moving on to Surya Namaskar B, bend the knees, feet together, knees together, at least knees together. Inhale to chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, jump back. Inhale, up. And exhale, take it back. Inhale, right leg forward, all the way up. Left heel down, good. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale, left foot forward, all the way up. Good. Yes. Move with the breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up and exhale back for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step back just a little bit. Is that too much? It's okay. And 5, inhale, look up, jump forward. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, inhale to chair. And back to Tadasana. We're gonna do that one more time. Bend the knees, inhale up. Exhale, fold. You got it. Inhale, look up. Exhale, jump back. Inhale up. Exhale, back. Inhale, right foot forward, all the way up. Look at your hands. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, back. Inhale, left foot forward, all the way up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up and exhale back for 5 breaths. That one felt really long, didn't it? And I wasn't even doing it. 1, take 1 step in, Susan, and then press your heels. 2, maybe getting into the hamstrings will help your back some. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, look up, jump forward. Exhale, fold. Drop the sitting bones, inhale to chair. And exhale back to Tadasana. Okay, separate the feet, take the big toes. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Remember, you're pressing your head towards your legs. Shoulders back, bend the elbows. 1, use your back muscles to press. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hands to waist. Inhale all the way up. Exhale here. Felt different, right? Yeah. It's like bending the elbows, especially when our hamstrings are tight, like we want to stay here. But what I really want you to do and what this pose requires, you scoop in the belly and you actually pull yourself. I mean, keep the back of the body engaged, but it's like wings. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'll just come with time. Like, I don't even know that in Warrior, when we're doing Surya Namaskar B, Jody. So when you're bringing your leg forward and coming up, just take a new breath then. I mean, the point of this is to move with the breath and to have control of your breathing, So maybe before you come up next time, just really make sure your lungs are emptied and then slow the breath down as you come up, just matching that movement. Because if you're right here, then you're pretty good, just go a little bit higher. Yeah, but it's not going to be perfect, especially for that one. Do you guys find that you have to take an extra breath for Surya Namaskar B usually for that one? Yeah. And then typically in between for the chaturangas, for me, I find that I hold my breath because I'm really like, but if I don't have my focus point and if I'm not in my, that's part of the warm up, like get in your game. Like this is, yeah. Okay. So right leg up and out. Let's do triangles first. Right toes to the back. Make sure the left toes are in a little bit. Inhale, lengthen or extend the arms. And then exhale, grab the big toe. Yeah. 1. And it doesn't matter where your focus point is, just have one. 2. Eventually you are staring up at that hand. 3. 4, thighs are rotating out here, they're strong. 5, inhale up, switch feet. And exhale, left hand down to big toe. Good. 1. And just check to make sure your foot is straight, the inner edge. 2. 3. 4. 5, inhale up. We're gonna go right into side angle here, so Parshva Konasana. Bring the arms down, switch your feet to the back of the mat again. Side angle pose, inhale, extend the arms. Exhale, bring the right hand all the way down to the floor, left arm up and over. So your knee bends, you drop your butt down to the mat. Yes, and then left arm up and over. 1. Keep everything engaged here. 2. 3. Nice straight arm, reaching through the fingertips. Yep, 4. 5, inhale up, other side. Switch feet, exhale, left hand comes down, right arm up and over. Do the modification. Yeah. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5, inhale up, exhale back to the front of your mat. Good, okay, so wide legs here. Take your stance, hands on the waist. So just like we were lifting the elbows and pulling ourselves towards the body, we're gonna do that here. When our hands are on the floor, we're gonna try to, the head is supposed to eventually touch the floor, or at least be pretty darn close. So inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, fold. Keep the legs strong, hands to the floor, elbows are pointing straight back. Drop the head, shift your weight forward. 1, pull the shoulders back here. 2, 3. Jody, make it so your inner elbows are pointing straight out. Yep. 4, walk your hands back a little bit. Yeah, keep the wrists straight forward, that's fine. Yep, and then just scoop them in, because that's like kind of, yeah, and then shoulders back. Okay, see if that helps you press closer. Inhale, head up. Exhale, hands to waist. Inhale all the way up, and exhale here. Inhale, extend the arms. Exhale, interlace behind the back. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. All the way down, hands come up. 1, 2, make sure your weight is shifted forward. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale all the way up. And then exhale to the front of your mat. You feel it in your hamstrings when your hands go further? You're going deeper into the forward fold too. So yeah, it's asking more of your legs for sure. Even though your shoulders, because it's hard to do that on your own, right? You had an extra, like, I don't know, 6 inches there or something like that. But yeah, then it lifts your butt up and yeah. Yes. Okay. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up. And exhale, jump back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale, look up and jump forward. Exhale, fold. Drop the sitting, I almost said sitting bears. Drop the sitting bones, knees together, inhale to chair, Utkatasana. Weight in the back of the body. Have a focus point, 1. And then release the tailbone, 2. 3. 4. 5. Come back to standing. Exhale and stand. Good. Left hand on the waist. Grab the right big toe. Exhale, lift. Yeah. 1. So Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. Yep. 2. Bending that elbow the same way we're pulling ourselves together. Yes. 3. 4. 5. Inhale, lift your head. And then exhale, bring the leg out to the right. Gaze to the left, maybe. 1. 2. Thigh is rotating out. Toes are rotating out. So you can deepen the hip. 3. 4. 5. Back to center. Lift it as high as you can, chin to shin. And then keep the toes pointed up there, hands on the waist. 1. Good. 2. 3. 4. Okay. 5. Go ahead and release. Everybody's feet shapes are different, so I was trying to make sure that you're flexed all the way. Okay, other side. That was good though. That was good. Does it make, like, even if your knee is, well, once you start to strain your leg, even if the knee is bent a little bit, like when you're out here, I'm gonna use the wall. Once you rotate the thigh out, see how my hip dropped? Like you want it to deepen into the socket. Yeah. Okay. You guys are like, whatever. I don't like this pose anyway. Grab the left big toe. Exhale, fold. 1, right hand on the hip. 2, or the wall is fine. 3, 4, 5. Inhale up. Exhale out to the left. Good. 1. If your toe is too slippery, just grab the foot. 2. Grab your foot then. 3, 4, 5. Back to center. Give it a bow. Get it up there as high as you can, and then let go up there. Point the toes. Hands on the waist. 1. It's okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Jody, look at your legs parallel to the floor. I know you've been doing, I mean, it just keeps getting higher and higher. Okay, so let's go ahead and open up the hips a little bit more with our Ardha Baddha balancing pose. So take half lotus with your right leg and point the knee down. Lift the chest. Reach for the toe. If you have to bend the standing knee to do that, go ahead. Just go as far as you can. Find your edge, and then the rest is just what it is. 1, 2, you can bend your standing knee to get there. 3, or go back into it. 4, 5. We're gonna exit slowly. Inhale, look up. Exhale here. Inhale, back to standing, and then exhale, release. Because tell me you don't feel that in the legs when I make you go super slow. It's not my rules. Okay, other side, half lotus with the left leg. Yes. Knee pointing down, lift real high. Look, that's so crazy. Grab your big toe and then hands to the floor. It's okay. Breathe. 1, 2, and just keep pulling the shoulders back, engage the belly. 3, down. 4, 5, inhale, look up. Exhale here. Inhale all the way up, and then release the pose. So technically, how do your legs, are your legs getting better in your hip? And the strengthening too, yeah. So the drishti, or the focus point for that pose, is your nose. Yeah, it's your nose. Now, exactly. So if you have to look at the floor, if you have to look at your knee, whatever, I mean, you do drop your head eventually. Okay, we're gonna go to the floor. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up. And exhale, jump back. Inhale up. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, look up and jump through to seated. Nice. Okay, let's begin. We'll do our Dandasana. So nice and tall. Feet are flexed, look at your toes. 1, scoop the elbows back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Scoop the belly in and up and fold. You can grab the toes, first hand position, or grab the feet, it's fine. Chin towards the shins. 1, 2, 3. Your legs are active and your back muscles are pressing you. 4, 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release. Purvottanasana, reverse plank. A lot of this stuff is setting your shoulders up for the back bends. So like in my back bends, for instance, my elbows like to go out. Even though I've been taught with the straps and things like that, I want to get up there. So in order to do that, a lot of the times I forget that this is actually going to make me go higher. So scoop your elbows pointing straight back. And then here we want to try to touch our feet to the floor. So inhale, lift. 1, good. 2, 3, 4, 5, lower down. Beautiful. That's the highest I've ever seen you go in that pose. Did it feel like it? And you did, you touched it, because that is a really pose. Okay, but it does help you with the back bends later, right? Okay, let's do Janu Shirshasana, bend the right knee, drop it out to the side. We're gonna do Janu Shirshasana A. Flex the toes, the leg, inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Scoop it up and over. Shoulders back. 1, 2. Keep the bandhas engaged. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release. Other side. Close the knee joint first, and then drop it out. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. 1, and if you're grabbing your foot, you can flip your hand out. 2, the right one. Yep, and start going for your wrist. 3, yeah, you can go way further. 4, 5, inhale, look up. Exhale, release. Hand. Yeah, well, and I mean, I can see when, like, if you're here, which you were, then you can definitely go here. And then if you're here, you can start to go here, right? So your hamstrings are tight. Mine are too. But that's the direction. We don't want to get stagnant in our practice. Okay, we're gonna do twist, and then we're actually gonna do some really fun stuff today. And by fun, I mean, just hold on to your britches. Bend your right knee. So we're gonna do Marichyasana C, okay? So make sure you have that space between your leg and your foot. If you can do the bind, do the bind. I'm not warmed up, but you know, wrap it around. If not, stay here or at least go here. Keep the left leg active. And just make sure, yep, it'll be left elbow to the outside of the right knee. And we're trying to get the knee to press in. Yep. Yeah, just do whatever, if it like, don't push it. Yeah. 1. And here, yes, and breathe 2. And here, like Sandra, start going for your wrist. Grab your left wrist. 2. Yeah, and then make a fist with your left hand. 3, 4, 5, and release. Other side. Jody, your elbow is pretty much past your knee at this point. So what is it your groin that's stopping you? Just eliminating that space between the knee and the armpit. I feel like your body is ready to go further in that because I just watched you bring your armpit right to your knee. So yeah, just keep, yep. So then from there, it's just gonna take using your other hand to start to like maneuver the bending. Yeah, yes, exactly. Yep. Go ahead and do the other side. Grab your fingers first and then reach for the wrist, yeah. And this side you might not be able to, but your hands are cupped, so 1, 2. Yeah, use the strength of your torso to keep twisting. 3, 4, 5. Don't let go, Sandra. I'm just gonna show you something. Okay. Reach for your wrist. Okay. That's okay. And then so the shoulder will just start coming back more. Yep. And you just try to go as far as you can. And look over that left shoulder. Yeah. Because I don't go that far, how are you going to know to go that far? You know, because when I'm doing it, I mean, when I'm doing this, I'm like right here. Your spine goes further than mine does. So, you know, now that I'm getting all handsy with people, bring the bottoms of your feet together, drop the knees out to the sides. Inhale, lengthen. We're just going to round the back here. So push the spine towards the back of the body, drop the head. Press the elbows into the legs, shoulders away from the ears. Yep, the inner thighs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale all the way up. Bring the legs together, lift, tip chaturanga. Yeah, good. Inhale up. Exhale, take it back. Okay, we're jumping over our arms here. No big deal. Inhale, look up. Jump to the outsides of your arms. So legs go on the outsides. You can walk too. Yep. Okay, so Bhujipadasana. So where you're gonna start is stepping on top of your hands, okay? And then lowering your butt. And then from there, you try to get your feet to hook. Your knees have to be up towards your armpits. You're squeezing it's called arm pressure pose because you're squeezing your arms. So under the heels, hands under the heels. Yep. Yes. Yep, exactly. Okay. So now that we are walking the feet together, okay, and squeezing the arms, our chin lifts and we tip forward. Or just go as far as you can with that information. Yeah, come back up into it. Wow. So what was stopping you from crossing the feet? Walk your feet towards each other. Yep, and hook at the ankles. Lower you're gonna engage the bandhas. Lift your butt up and your chin towards the floor. Yes. Yeah. But that's good. You feel like you feel it, right? And Jody, I'm curious about where, because I don't know, I haven't seen you do this for a little bit. Keep squeezing your knees up by your arms. Yep. So I don't know if you heard the falling happening in here, but all three of you fell out of that one, which is normal. Okay. So pretend you're back here. Okay. Okay. Once you're done with the tipping, we bring the legs out, back, and come into crow. Okay. So even if you're just right here, just pretend you're doing all of that stuff again, and then start to come into crow pose. So knees to the back of the arms, chin up. If you're doing the modified version, the knees go on the outside. But honestly, you guys are strong enough to all do it this way. And just shift your weight forward, maybe lift a toe, whatever. Put your knees on the back of the arms and the crow on the back here. Up to your armpits, doing crow pose, yeah. And then keep everything engaged and lift. Line up your arms with your actual legs. Yep. Yes. And keep your chin up. Good. Nice, Susan. Right? That's okay. That's okay. Nice, Jody. Okay. Give your wrists a stretch. You can have a seat whenever you're ready. All right. Cross the legs, lift tip chaturanga. Stretch the back out. Keep the belly engaged. Good. Take it up and back whenever you're ready. Sorry. You're like waiting for my voice and I was just not doing it. Inhale, look up. And then exhale, jump through to seated. Yeah. All right. Your legs are going to be as wide as your mat. Okay. We're going to do Karmasana, which is tortoise pose. So start by bending the knees. And then, even if you're just like right here, you're right here. No big deal. If you can get your knees to go above the elbows, got to creep your hands and be creative. Just start to slide yourself towards the floor. And so with all of the stuff we've been learning with our back muscles and these forward folds, yep, good. And you can separate your feet, Susan. Yeah, that should make it a little easier. 1, 2, keep the engagement. 3, 4, 5. Now, we're gonna rock this together, okay? You can stay where you are. You can even release it at any time. You do not have to do this. So we're gonna come into Supta Karmasana. So start to rock yourself so your palms face out and touch your butt, and then walk your feet together and try to hook at the ankles. Come into a ball. It's weird for the brain to wrap around at first, yes. Lift your butt up and do whatever you have to do to get the hands back there, because eventually the hands bind behind the back. Yep, and then keep walking the feet until the ankles cross, maybe, and then go to sleep. Head down, 1, 2, it's still stretching your shoulders in a different way, so it's good. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale up, go ahead and release. Jody did like a little shimmy to let her shoulders go. I know, they feel like they're 100 pounds, right? And you're like, come on, you got another inch. Yes, yeah. Okay, let's lift hip chaturanga just so we can stretch the back out. That was a really deep forward fold. Inhale up. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, look up and jump through to seated. Lie down on your back. We're getting close to nap time. Let the spine settle here a moment. You can even take a stretch or something like that if you feel like you need it. Okay, so bridge is next. Bend your knees. We'll do 3 back bends. First one is going to be bridge. Inhale, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lower. So really, we're using the same muscles here as we are in upward dog. You know, the thighs, the belly, the back. Argument, does the butt stay soft or not? Really, if your body, like, we have to trust our bodies are going to do what they need to do also. So if it does engage, you know, that shouldn't be the driving force of your back bends, but it's up to your body. Okay, 2 more back bends. You decide what they're going to be. So either upward bow. Okay, so remember how we were doing the scooping of the elbows in? Make sure you do that when you come up. Yes. Okay, inhale, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down on your head. Walk your hands towards your feet. Lift. Inhale 1 more time. You can do it. 1. I can. Use the front of your body muscles. 2, 3, and your legs especially. 4, 5. Safely come down. Switch into chest. Shoulder blades. Take a breath before you forward fold. How was your back in that, Susan? Okay. You didn't push it, did you? Okay. All right, hug the knees and hug them for like 10 breaths. You can just hug, you can rock, whatever feels good, but just lift your tailbone to make sure that your back is touching the mat. All right, when you're done, go ahead and drop the feet. And so we're gonna do our headstand practice. So wherever you are with that, and if you like Susan, your shoulder, like you should be okay, but if you feel it, then just go in a child's pose. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, see how it goes. And if anything, just do face the other way, Sandra. Just so if you fall this way and not into the fireplace, because I think that would hurt. Yeah. And remember to keep your feet together when you come up. Like they don't have to be squeezing towards each other, but you are squeezing through the inner thighs up through the bottom arches of the feet. And take your time, breathe. Try to take 10 breaths wherever you are. Jody, you got it. Bring that other foot up. Just engage. Yep. Keep your head down. Look at you though. That's very brave and courageous. Yay. You guys, you guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. But you still went up. You still did it. It's okay if you're afraid. It's okay. And it's okay if you fall. You still did it. Okay. That's all yoga requires. Half lotus or full lotus. And so we're coming into our yoga mudra here. Grab a toe or whatever. I feel like my toes are getting closer, but I still cannot grab both toes yet. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chin to the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale all the way up. Release the hands. Extend the arms. First finger to thumb. Chest up towards the chin, so the neck isn't bending down. And you can close your eyes here, shoulders back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open the eyes, release the hands. Do what you will here, but hands halfway down the thighs. You're bringing your shoulders down, rounding the back, okay? And really engaging the belly. Before you even try to lift your butt, just start to lift your knees. Close it up as much as you can, and then lift. 1, 2, yep. 3, 4, 5, 6, keep lifting the knees. Don't come down. 7, 8, even just keep pushing. 9, 10, and release. What happened? Sandra said in her mind she thought she was like super high, and then there was a point where her butt like touched the floor, and she's like, I barely moved. I'm not that high. Go ahead and release. Lie down on your back. Do whatever you feel like your body needs here. A hug, a stretch, a twist. All 3. And then get ready for your Shavasana. Deep breaths. Exhale and soften. You guys did a great job today. I appreciate your effort always. Bring your awareness back to your breath. And only when you feel motivated to do so, go ahead and begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes slowly. And then move into the wrists and the ankles. Maybe take another stretch, a hug of the knees, do whatever feels good without thinking about it too much. Just listen to the body. And then eventually end up on your right side, using your arm as a pillow. And just finding pause here. And then when you're ready, go ahead. Keep the head heavy, push yourself back to a seated position, any seated position that's comfortable for you. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Thank you for letting me guide you today. The teacher in me honors and appreciates the teacher in you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, ladies.